Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today in Marvel Mystic Mayhem, I've got my beginner's guide for you. Some tips and tricks that I want to share with you that's going to help you move through the game quickly, unlock all those important game modes that you need in order to improve your roster, and get you moving towards your first legendary. So let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. Really quick before we jump into this, my tier list video will be out tomorrow morning. So if you're interested, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you know when it drops. We're going to have a lot of great conversation around the different characters in the game. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. This guide here is really kind of a way for me to introduce you to the game, the different mechanics, how the game modes unlock, and get you moving towards unlocking that legendary. So let's first talk about the game modes and how they unlock. Your game modes are tied behind your player level here. Right here, you can see I'm level 37. If you want to know when certain game modes unlock, just click right here. And you got this level thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way to the beginning here. We'll run through the first, probably the first 40 levels here. But if you click on this, you can see what features unlock as you level up. So let's just go to level 5. That's when the team up level rewards unlock. That's this whole thing right here. Let's go down a few more. Then you've got events and missions that are going to unlock at level 7. Branch story, we'll go over that here in just a little bit, at level 8. And then you got your 7-day missions. The Battle Bonanza, this is the first farming dungeon that you're going to unlock. Also got teams there. We've got Hero Ascendance and Gallery. Explore, this is a dispatch mode. Your Dream Pass unlocks at level 12 here. That is your Battle Pass. Let's see, Hero Talent Enhancement, Rune Raid. That's another resource dungeon that you're going to run quite a bit. Let's see, 14, Nightfall. Very important game mode. We'll go over that a little bit as well, but that's when it unlocks level 14. At 15, you're going to get highlights, achievements. At 16, chat. You got to get all the way up to level 17 before you can start chatting with other people. Alliances unlock at level 19. Game of Khonshu and Crimson Campaign. Let's see, what else do we got? We got production, which is crafting. That's going to unlock at 23. We got artifacts and fabled finds that unlock at level 25. And then let's go up to, I think the next one is level 40. And that is going to be the final one that unlocks a game mode called Challenge. I'm not there quite yet. So your level unlocks the different game modes, which is why, depending on how quick you want to play through the game, you want to level pretty quickly, right? So first and foremost, what you want to do is you want to go into your mail as soon as it unlocks and get your welcome to Marvel Mystic Mayhem. Get your pre-registration rewards. You're going to get Psylocke, a great character. You'll see here, we'll talk about her on the tier list tomorrow. But you are also going to get 10 summons as well. And you want to get those summons built up because I think it's at 30 or 40, you're going to get your first legendary. So there's 10 there. As you work through the different missions and everything, you're going to get summons through that as well. So you're going to summon and get your first legendary very quickly within the first day or two, depending on how much you play. Let's jump into Dreamscape. This is where most of your game modes are. There are event game modes and things like that you'll find elsewhere, but this is where you're going to find most of your game modes. Now, in this game, there is a lot to focus on, but in the beginning, obviously, you're going to be focused on just a few different things. Number one is going to be story mode. You want to push this as far as you can. Now, it is level locked, so you'll get to a point to where you can't progress anymore until you level up. As you can see, I won't get this next chapter unlocked until level 42. It's broken up into two sections. We have STEM. This is your story campaign. And then over in Branch, these are like your side stories, your side missions. Let me go back over to STEM. Let's go to the beginning. The reason why this is so important, obviously, as you work through campaign, you're building up your player level experience. That's what this team experience is. This allows you to level your player level up. Your player level is the limit of your character level. So if you're level 12, your characters are only going to be able to be leveled up to level 12. So you want to push this as far as you can to level up quickly, not just to unlock all the different game modes that we talked about, but also so you can strengthen your roster. And you're going to get a bunch of other resources in here as well that's going to help you progress your roster. As you build up your stars, you can get up, you can see this down here. So 27 of 27 stars, you're going to get different resources and rewards as well. So you got Dream Gems. In this chapter, we unlocked Lady Bullseye. She's a good character. You've also got Shadow Keys, which is a summoning material. So you want to build those up as well because you want to get to that legendary as quickly as you can. All right, let's go to the next one here. In this one, we unlock Moon Knight. You can see that right here. We've also got this here, this great key. This is also for summoning for a different banner. We'll go over that here in just a little bit. And again, a bunch of the different resources. In this next chapter, you're going to unlock Black Knight right here. Boom. He's not really a huge fan. And then on this one here, we're going to unlock Armor. Armor is a great defender character. And over at Branch, similarly, you're going to unlock resources and player experience for completing all the different battles. And as you 3-star, you're going to get some shadow keys as well, again, for summoning. And gold, you can never have enough gold. All right, so want to push that as far as you can. The first thing you're going to unlock is the Battle Bonanza. So the next thing you really want to focus on is this right here, getting the material that you need in order to level up your characters. So as you go through this, you're going to get first-time rewards, but you've got two different sections here. We've got these tactic reports that allows you to level up your heroes, but you also have gold here, which you use for almost everything in the game. So you can never have enough gold. You're going to spend a lot of time farming this in the beginning. It does use energy. So when we talk about energy, the best use of your dream gems is to refresh your energy. You get a certain number of refreshes per day. I think it's like 8. I don't think it's 10. I think it's like 8. But also as you get work through the story and complete quests and events and stuff like that, you'll also get refreshes up here as well that you don't have to pay for, which is nice. But you want to use your dream gems, max out your energy refreshes every single day so that you can run these farming dungeons as much as possible to, again, quickly progress your roster. So you got different ones here, right? Battle Bonanza, like I said, you've got those two resources there. You got Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt, you're going to farm materials here that's going to allow you to level break your heroes. It's broken out by character class. So controllers, fighters, defenders, and strikers. Over here at Rune Raid, this right here, you're going to farm material that's going to allow you to level up your skills. And this is, again, broken up by types. You got different heroes, energy heroes, cosmic heroes, mystic arts. These are recommended heroes down here. Definitely build a team that incorporates those heroes. And then Fabled Finds. This is a difficult one, but this one here, you're going to farm artifacts. These are like weapons, gear, things like that. That's going to help improve your skills and give you more stats and things like that. So you can actually equip 2 of those, but you have to get to level 35 to unlock that second artifact slot. So once you're done with that, then you've got all this stuff up top. So even though this is an energy-based game, all your dungeons down here require energy. Everything up top does not require energy. So burn all your energy, do all your dungeon farming here, and then you can start working on everything up top right here. All right, let's talk about the different missions that you want to focus on. As you level up your player level, you unlock different missions, quests, all that kind of stuff, right? So 7-day missions, make sure to do these. You get great rewards here. This one here, the 7-day mission, we're going to unlock Storm. Storm is a good character. The cool thing is about this is you can look ahead. So I can look ahead at day 5 and I can see what's required. So if you complete all of day 1 and now you're waiting for the timer and the reset and everything to happen in order to go into day 2 and complete that, you can look ahead and find out what's required and just start working on them, which is very, very cool. So you can see what's needed so that you can gain those resources very quickly. I've been doing that, and every time the next day hits, I can claim absolutely everything, except for when it says I need to log in for a certain number of days here. So do that with your 7-day missions. Similarly, you go up here, you've got daily missions here. Make sure to complete these every single day. You get a lot of good resources, player experience, energy refreshes like I was talking about. Also, you get this. This is cool. Combat Simulator. This allows you, once you 3-star a dungeon, a farming dungeon, you can then just auto-complete it, which is very cool. So good resources there. And then you want to focus on main missions here. These are broken out into phases. Again, you can look ahead on these as well so you can see what you're going to need to do to complete these phases. There's no time on this one. It's just as you complete a phase, the next one unlocks. So make sure that you take a look at this because, again, you get a lot of good resources and like artifacts and items and things like that out of here as well. So definitely do that. And then obviously when you unlock this, this is your Dream Pass. This is the Battle Pass. Go to your tasks, complete your weeklies right here. They're not too bad. There's no dailies for this, but you got weeklies and then you have seasonal. Again, the more that you can complete these, the more resources you're going to get, which is going to allow you to move much, much quicker in the game and conquer some of the more difficult content in the game and not get stuck as much. You're going to get stuck. There's going to be a wall where then you got to go back, you got to farm, you got to level everybody up. You got to take advantage of all the different progression mechanics in the game. So, you know, I'll just jump into this guy right here. Went over this briefly, but you got different levels. You got talents. These are your skills that you're going to level up. Highlights. These are cards that adds stats as well as improves your abilities. You've got artifacts that do the same thing. You're going to start off with one. Once you get to level 35, you'll have that second one. So again, continuing to strengthen your team. And then dupes in this game are used in Soul Saga. So there's a lot of progression mechanics in this game, and you want to make sure to keep up on pretty much all of them. Next, best 3-star heroes in the game, in my opinion, right now, kind of a sneak peek into tomorrow's tier list, is going to be Juggernaut. Now, Juggernaut is great. If you get him, he is not good early on. He does require quite a bit of investment in order for him to be really good. But don't be afraid to invest in him because he will get good. All right? Doctor Strange, he's great right off of the bat. He's a strong healer. He's got some great mechanics to his kit. So don't be afraid to invest in him either. He will do very well on your roster. Scarlet Witch is great as well. She's got quite a bit of damage. She's got crit rate up. She is a very good character in this game. Also, another one is Iron Man. I know that there are some offers and stuff that pop up for these characters. If you're a spender, it's worth it, in my opinion. You'll see me on Global. You'll see what I purchased there. But yeah, great characters, great 3-star heroes there. So just kind of a heads up there. Let's see. Let's go into this over here. Time reversal. This allows you to reset your character. So similar to other idle type games. I don't want to really say this is an idle game. This is more of a real-time strategy, tactical combat game. But you can reset your heroes. I've got 27 days to reset some heroes here. The first one is free, and you can get some of those resources back, and then you can dedicate them to somebody else. First step gifts. You've got this as well. Claim these. You've got shadow keys, so you've got more summons here. You also have Moon Girl and Devil Dino. Not a huge fan. She is a 3-star, but not the best of 3-stars. She's not a great character, so I wouldn't really put a whole lot of investment in here. Some people might like her. Bifrost Brawl. This is a PvP mode. You'll unlock that once you get to a certain level. I can't remember what level it unlocks at. But you've got those as well. So let's talk about Nightfall. Let's go into Dreamscape. Nightfall right here. You definitely want to make sure that you farm this every single day. You're going to get 5 attempts. This is a very cool boss battle mechanic type mode. There's 2 of them right now. You've got this one here and then a dragon, which we haven't seen yet. This has only been up for, what, a couple days. But this is important because let's go into the rewards here. You've got different rewards, resources, and stuff you're going to get, but you get these Merlin stones. These Merlin stones allow you to essentially star up your hero. So this allows you to get up to 3 stars. They actually call it stars, not diamonds. This one here allows you to go up to 4 stars. And this one down here allows you to go up to 5 stars. So you want to farm those. And it's not just one of these stones to level up or to rank up your heroes. I think it takes like 20 in order to take them up to 3 stars. I don't know what it is for the 4 and 5 stars. But let me just show you really quick. Go out here. If I wanted to level up my Psylocke right here, this is another progression mechanic that I didn't go over. But let me go into here. It's right here. We click on this, and it takes 20 of these in order to star her up from a 2-star to a 3-star. I've got a 3-star hero here. Let's go and take a look. What is it? What is it for this? 20 again. So it's probably 20 for each one of them. So to take him to a 4-star, I need 20 of those stones there, which obviously adds stats, which improves your roster as well. So a lot of things to focus on. So let's talk about 2 more things really quick. Alliance and Friends. Alliance, so far in this game, there's not a lot to them. I'll go into my alliance here. There's some missions to do. So you got some login for 3 days, complete some missions, consume some orb power in order to get some rewards. You'll get you'll get this alliance credit here, which you can use in the shop. Now there's some stuff that you can use in the shop, resources that you need in order to progress your roster, your heroes, and things like that. So you get some of that. Friends now. Friends are cool. So let me go into Dreamscape. I'm going to go into Battle Bonanza. Let's just say I am trying to 3-star this doggone mode right here so that I could go ahead, do this times 6. By the way, as you're working your way through 3-starring each one of these, you unlock each one of these multipliers. 1, 2, 3, all the way down to 6, multiplying the amount of energy that you use. So let me just go back one. So I 3-starred this one here. If I hit times 6 energy, so I'm at 30, right? I hit times 6 energy, boom, 180. I'm going to run this once, but I'm going to get the number of rewards that I would get if I ran it 6 separate times. Also, since I 3-starred it, I can just say, hey, use Combat Simulator, and I can auto-complete it and call it done. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a nice quality of life mechanic. But let me just say, hey, I'm going in here. I want to 3-star this thing. Let me go into challenge. Your friends roster, this is where this is all stemming from, is important. You want to develop your friends roster for 2 reasons. Number 1, because you can give and receive energy. In this game we already talked about, energy-based game, energy is king. We want as much energy as we can so we can farm as much as we can so we can build our roster as quickly as we can. But also you can use your friend's hero. So I can go into here, I'll say maybe I don't want her in here. I'll click supports, and boom, I can select, oh, I got a level 37 Emma Frost here. These thumbs up are nice because it's telling you the heroes that are recommended for the level. So then I'll always take a look at those first, and Scarlet Witch is awesome. So I would boom, click on that, and I can go ahead and use her. You get, I think it's 10 attempts per day. If I want to swap this out, I think it's 10. Yeah, so I've used a few. I've got 4 left out of 10, and that resets. So that's a cool mechanic as well. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. So how do you set those supports? Let me show you really quick. You're going to go up into... up here. Boom. Come on. There we go. Boom. Right here. We're going to come up right into here. Click on that. And down here, support heroes. You can select the support heroes that you want to offer up. And then by doing that, you'll also get rewards when people use your hero. So I had some people use thread here, and I get some gold. And gold, as we already talked about, is important. You're never going to get enough. And even though it's 900, that's not much, but every penny counts. All right, everybody. That's what I have for you. Those are the tips and the tricks and the things that I had to share with you that hopefully help you move pretty quickly and efficiently through the game and know kind of the best use of the Dream Gems for your energy and things like that. Do not use your Dream Gems on summons. Unless you're a pay-to-play player, do not use them on summons because you can. Don't. You want to focus on energy. All right, everybody, that's what I had for you. What do you think of these tips and tricks? And what tricks, if you've played this game, or even maybe if this is months down the road, what tips and tricks do you have for new players? All right, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.